Hello, hello. So this is kind of an addendum to the previous teaching on engagement because I left something off and something really important actually. And this video, probably the title of it would be called something, The Rules of Engagement, because this is really important because this is where often we can get into difficulties because there's no boundaries. And this is the thing when you're engaging with people. People are going to be really frustrating, I find. And what you do need to is protect yourself with boundaries. That's why, any sales process has terms and conditions, isn't it? Because if there's any disagreements or there's any, fallout, then there needs to be a reference point. And I've had this, where I've agreed, well, somebody sold me something in terms of say some coaching or something like that. And they haven't really made it clear what the price delivers. They haven't really made their promise clear. And when you realize that actually they're not delivering on what you thought they promised because nothing was written down, nothing was agreed, then it can really leave a nasty taste in the mouth. When people do things that are not, not what's the word? A bit underhand. And rather than people do this thing, rather than confront you directly, they cancel you or they disengage you in some way. They ghost you. They kind of do that kind of thing. That's not very good engagement, is it? We don't want to be like that. We want to be upfront and honest. We want to be straightforward. And to do that, we need to have a clear, in our minds, we need to have a clear idea of what the boundaries are, what the terms and conditions are, because and that's why agreements are really important in business, aren't they? Where you make an agreement where you know what the boundaries are, you know what the terms and the conditions are. So just to say that, I think that's really important because that's where a lot of us can go wrong and get disappointed, and it can really sour a relationship. And you can often find people who get really difficult, and we don't want to be like that. So we want to, the more we are clear, transparent, and then the better. We don't, relationships can go wrong, can't they? Unfortunately, as most of divorces and in marriage attest to. But that's why there is when we even marriage is a kind of agreement, isn't it? There's got to be boundaries in marriage or any relationship. There's got to be boundaries, and the Bible talks about being unequally yoked, and we'll talk about this when we talk about reciprocity, because sometimes people, the relationship is one-sided, and you're doing all the giving and they're doing all the taking. So that's why you need boundaries as well to establish that. So anyway, I thought I'd just add that because that's a really important addendum to what we were talking about with engagement. So the rules of engagement, we need to have some.